anything also. That today I will do it tomorrow. Because setting about the son-in-law's IT industry,
very stressful.
so stressful.
Coming to
I almost wrote a resignation.
coming to standing position for warm-ups. Can you hear me? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. So we start with focusing on balance. So bring the right leg in front of the left toe. Take the hands both up toward the ceiling and maintain for at least a minute. It is recommended you do it for 2 minutes, but at least 1 minute we'll maintain. Very slowly bring your hands back. Now bring the left leg in front of the right. And then bring both the hands up to join them in Namaskar position and hold for a minute. Slowly release.
Sir, can you increase the volume?
Yeah,
Can you increase the volume? Here.
yeah, I'm doing it. My volume are all full. Srilata, can you hear us properly?
No, we cannot hear you very clearly.
Oh, I
It
see.
is
Okay.
soft.
Yeah. Check microphone, check microphone. Is it better now?
Yes, this is better. Thank you.
Sand was laser.
Okay. How is it now? Very good. Yeah. We continue with cross tapping. Keep your hands crossed. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20. Wait for some time. We'll do our traditional squatting. So catch hold of your earlobes. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, come to a squatting position. When you're getting up, bend forward, inhaling, come up, lift your legs up first, then your head. We'll do 10 rounds if possible. If you cannot, then stop whenever you want to. Second round. Third round. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Seventh. Eighth. Ninth. And 10. Then wait for some time. We do sideways bending, so bring your hands into Namaskar position, interlace the hands, straight. And then as you exhale, bend very slowly to the right side, let go. And today I want you to experience something. When you're bending to the right side, try and focus on the left foot and try to slightly raise the left foot away from the ground and see if that helps you go more to the right side automatically. So very slowly exhale, very slowly inhale, come back. Now to the left side, so this time you'll lift the right foot internally up, slowly come back. Second round. Slowly come back. Second round. Slowly come back. Third round. Slowly come back. Third round. And then stop. Let me just check the time. Come into a sitting position. Keep your hands in Shankha Mudra. Get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Make your sankalpa, I am chanting Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies and viruses. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On my outermost layer, I have 6 friendly creatures, an elephant behind, a peacock in front, tiger on my right, a lion on my left, an eagle above my head and a black tortoise below. Inside of that, I have a big ring with balls of fire. I am lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall of protection to go up all around me. Third layer of protection comes from the subtle energy of the mantra Om that I am chanting. Take your awareness to Mooladhara Chakra at the perineum, 4-petal lotus red color. Mentally say to yourself, I am balancing my Rajasic and Tamasic guna, allowing for Sattvic guna to emerge out strong. Keep your hands in the mudra for Mooladhara Chakra with your middle finger touching the ground. Take a deep breath in. Shift awareness to Swadhisthana Chakra. At the spinal terminus, 6-petal lotus, orange color, increase pitch further mentally saying, I am balancing my Ida Pingala Nadi, allowing for Sushumna to be awakened. Keep your hands in the mudra for Swadhisthana, take a deep breath in. Shift attention to Manipura directly behind your navel, 10-petal lotus, yellow color, increase pitch further, mentally saying to yourself, I am removing all blockages of energies from the Panchakoshas. Keep your hands in the mudra for Manipura chakra, touching your navel, take a deep breath in. Shift attention to Anahata Chakra directly behind your heart center, 12-petal lotus, green color, increase pitch further, mentally saying to yourself, I am balancing the Panchatattvas in my body. Keep your hands in the lotus mudra, touching your heart center, take a deep breath in. Shift attention to Vishuddhi directly behind your throat pit. 16-petal lotus, blue color, increase pitch further, mentally saying to yourself, I am balancing the three doshas in my body. Keep your hands in the mudra for Vishuddhi, touching your throat pit, take a deep breath in. Shift attention to Agnya directly behind your eyebrow center, 2-petal indigo, increase pitch further, mentally saying, I am piercing through my Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti, and merging into superconscious. Keep your hands in the mudra for Agnya, only right hand, take a deep breath in. Shift attention to Sahasrara directly at the center of your head. 1,000-petal lotus, white color, increase your pitch further, mentally saying, I am piercing through all blockages and impediments and merging with my Creator. Take a deep breath in. Keep your fingers touching each other, hands in the shape of a ball. Experience the powerful vibrations of your own chanting, penetrating deep inside each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping you in pristine mental, physical health. Keeping that visualization, we will chant the opening Shanti mantra all together. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanao Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamaditamasthu Ma Vidishavahai Om Shanti 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 Arigi Om. Continue to be in that position as I chant my opening invocation. Om Vagartaya Vasamprakto Vagarta Pradipattaye Jagadapitaro Vande Parvati Parameshwarao. Om Vagartaya Vasamprakto Vagarta Pradipattaye Jagadapitaro Vande Parvati Parameshwarao. Om Vagartaya Vasamprakto Vagarta Pradipattaye Jagadapitaro Vande Parvati Parameshwarao. Om Shanti 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 Harigi Om. You can release your legs if you need to do so, lengthen them. Make your sankalpa mentally repeating and chanting Mahamrityunjaya mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All my brain cells and my body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep inside each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine mental and physical health. Come back, asana, keep your hands in Yoni Mudra. Keep your hands in Linga Mudra. Get ready for 11 chantings. Take a deep breath in. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshitat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Vandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti 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 Harigi Om. Slowly release your mudra. Keep your fingers touching each other, hands in the shape of a ball. Mentally repeat to yourself, I'm allowing the vibrations of my own chanting to penetrate deep inside each and every brain cell and body cell, restoring all of them to their original harmonic frequency, keeping me in pristine mental, physical health. I'm grateful to you, my Lord, for keeping me in pristine mental, physical health. And I seek your divine blessings that you will continue to keep me in pristine mental, physical health right up to my last breath. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart. I bow down before you, offering you my namaskar, gratitude and thanks. As I do so, I am receiving the golden light coming from you, penetrating into each and every brain cell and body cell, rejuvenating each one of them, elevating me to optimal mental, physical health. Slowly release your mudra. If you need to lengthen your legs, you can do so now. Mentally repeat your sankalpa and chanting Gayatri mantra for wisdom, inner awareness, and intuitive knowledge. Chanting the mantra every day helps me operate in the highest planes of wisdom, delve deep within me, seeking answers to various questions from the universal knowledge resting within me, and get those answers and operate very successfully from an intuitive plane. Come back into meditative asana, keep your hands in Gyan Mudra, get ready for 11 chantings. Take a deep breath in. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Keep your fingers touching each other, hands in the shape of a ball, and mentally repeat yourself. I'm allowing the vibrations of my own chanting to penetrate into each and every neuron in my brain, fire up each and every neuronal connection, elevating me to a level from where I'm able to absorb everything that I read, everything that I hear, retain them in my memory, recall them from memory as and when required, and to do every work that I do with great passion, dedication, devotion, concentration, producing work that is far, far, far superior to the mediocre. I'm grateful to you, my Lord, for helping me do that, and I seek your divine blessings that you will continue to help me operate far, far, far above the mediocre, right up to your last breath. I'm offering you my namaskar, gratitude, and thanks, and as I'm doing so, I'm receiving the golden light coming from you, penetrating into each and every neuron, firing up each and every neuronal connection, elevating me to a very high intellectual level. Slowly release your mudra. If you need to lengthen your legs, you can do so now. Make your sankalpa. I'm chanting 32 names of Durga for overcoming distress and for peace and harmony. Chanting the 32 names helps me overcome all stressful situations, for I simply surrender before you as your son, and you are carrying me through the difficulties, cutting through them with your fierce soul, helping me emerge successful at all times. Keep your hands in Yoni Mudra. Take a deep breath in, get ready for 3 chantings. Om Durga, Durga Trishamani, Durga Padminivarini, Durga Maschedini, Durga Sadhini, Durga Nashini, Durga Dharini, Durga Nihantri, Durga Mapaha, Durga Majnanada, Durga Daitaloka Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Ashita, Durgamatnyana Samstana, Durgamadhyana Pashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamartra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudharini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durgabhima, Durgabhama, Durgapa, Durgadarini. Om Durga, Durga Trishamani, Durga Padmini Varini, Durga Maschedini, Durga Sadhini, Durga Nashini, Durga Dharini, Durga Nihantri, Durga Mapaha, Durga Majnanada, Durga Daitya Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shita, Durgamatnyana Samstana, Durgamadhyana Vashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamartra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudharini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durgapa, Durgadharani, Om Durga, Durga Trishamani, Durga Padmini Varini, Durga Maschedini, Durga Sadhini, Durga Nashini, Durga Dharini, Durga Nihantri, Durga Mapaha, Durga Majnanada, Durga Daitaloka Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Ashita, Durgamatnyana Samstana, Durgamadhyana Vashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamartra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamkhantri, Durgama Yudharini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durgapa, Durgadharani. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Release your mudra. Keep your fingers touching each other, hands on the shape of a ball. Repeat to yourself, I am allowing the vibrations of my own chanting to penetrate deep inside each and every brain cell and body cell, stirring up a unique energy within myself. An energy that gives me the courage, conviction, confidence to face up to all internal, external, difficult circumstances. Face up to them without running away from them, and with the grace of Ma Durga, emerge out of them successfully as she cuts through the difficulties, creating a pathway for me to emerge out successfully. I am grateful to you, my Ma, and I seek your divine blessings that you will continue to be with me as I face future internal, external, difficult circumstances. Continue to give me the courage to face up to them without running away from them, and have the patience to wait for you to come around, cut through those difficulties, creating a pathway for me to emerge out successfully at all times. Slowly release your mudra. You can lengthen your legs now. As you inhale, pull your kneecaps towards your hip joint and hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Second round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Toggle the legs up and down. And then sit down in meditative asana for pranayam. We'll practice Sitkari pranayam today. Just give me a minute. It's become so hot these days. For the first time in 35 years of yoga practice, I had switched on the AC in the center. I had to put it off before we start pranayam. So come into meditative asana. We're going to practice Sitkari first for 5 minutes, and then we'll practice Chandra Bedan for another 5 minutes, and then we'll go to Pawanamuktasana series. So for Sitkari, you're going to create an opening with your mouth. The teeth are touching each other, and you inhale through your mouth, making that hissing sound as you inhale. Then you close your mouth, wait for some time, allow the coolness to spread throughout the body, and then you exhale from your nostril. So continue to do this for 5 minutes. Start. Second round. Continue till I ask you to stop. Always inhale and then allow the coolness to spread throughout the body before you exhale. Bring the practice to a stop. Now we'll practice Chandra Bedan. You will inhale from the left nostril and then hold your breath. I'm sorry, you'll inhale from the left nostril, exhale from the right nostril. Now you'll hold your breath. Those of you who are comfortable will count Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4 as you inhale. And you try to close both the nostrils and hold for a count of Om 16. Then open the right nostril and breathe out for a count of 8. Then again hold for a count of 16 if possible. If it is not possible, you can start with the same ratio: 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. If you want to improve on that, you can say 4 in, 8 hold, 8 exhale, 8 hold, 4 in. So start whichever count you are comfortable with, and if you are becoming breathless, reduce the count. Start. Remember, it is always inhaling from the left, exhaling from the right. There is no inhale from the right. Complete your round and then stop your practice. Completing the round is when you complete breathing out from the left, you hold your breath, and at the next inhalation you stop. So we're going to practice Pavana Muktasana series, but this time we're going to start in supine position. If you remember earlier on, we used to sit in this Prarambhik Sthiti with your legs stretched, hands by the side of the body. I'll just repeat the practices for your benefit, and then we will lie down, experience the body somatically, and then do the same practice in lying down position. That's basically because when you are in this position, the upper torso has to be balanced against the gravity. So those balancing muscles are constantly contracting to hold your body in this upright position. When you lie down in supine, you allow all these muscles to be in a state of relaxation, and you can focus and isolate the contraction of the muscles which are involved. So that's why we are going to practice this in supine today. So the first practice will be called Panguli Naman, which is to bend your toes in the forward direction and then bend your toes towards your shin. So that's the first practice, Panguli Naman. Then the second practice is Gulf Naman, which is to move your feet in the forward direction, which we also call plantar flexion, and then you take the toes, move the at the ankle joint, pointing the feet towards your shin, which is also called dorsiflexion. After this, the next practice is Guran, that is rotation. So you will move your ankle joint in a rotational movement. First it will be clockwise and then it will be anti-clockwise. After this is over, we will move on to few somatic practices, which is lateral rotation. So you will take your toes to the outside and then very slowly you will bring the toes back to pointing toward the ceiling. After we have done the lateral flexion, you will do medial rotation, and that is pointing the toes towards the other feet, and then you will slowly come up. After you have done this, you will do abduction, adduction, and therefore you will be in lying down position. You will be taking the feet as far away as possible, and then you will bring the feet close. That is abduction. Adduction, you will try to take the leg across the other leg as far as you can do. After these practices are over, the next practice in the Pavana Muktasana series is the ankle rotation in this way. Okay. Now for this you have to be in the seated position. So before we come to the seated position, we will finish the other somatic practices, which includes hip flexion and then rotation with flexion, etc., for which I'll keep giving you the instruction. After we've finished all those in supine, we'll come to sitting, we'll repeat the toe flexion, and we'll see the differences in the experience of this practice. So come down to lie on your back, hands by the side of your body, palms facing the sky. Let your feet be in whichever way you are comfortable. If possible, they'll flop to the sides. And then allow a sense of relaxation to spread throughout your body. Allow your face to relax completely. Mentally experience the relaxation in the face. Then relax the neck. Relax the shoulder and both the hands. Relax your torso, waist and hip. Relax your legs. Now bring your attention to your heel. Try to sense the way the heels are pressing against the ground. And how do you feel is the pressure on the right and the left? Do you feel they are symmetrical, or do you feel one side is heavier as compared to the other one? The one side is heavier, mentally make a note as to which side seems heavier at this point in time. Don't do anything about it. Just be aware. You're focusing yourself internally, accentuating your awareness. You're not altering anything. Then pay attention to your lower leg and especially pay attention to the way your calf muscles are touching the ground. There's a pressure between them and the ground. And what do you experience? Are they symmetrical or are they different? If the one leg seems to be heavier than the other, try to see if it is the same side where the heel was pressing harder or heavier, or is it the other way around? Then mentally bring your attention to the back of your knees. Do you sense whether the back of the knees are touching the ground or they are raised partially from the ground? If you feel they are partially raised from the ground, try to mentally sense what is the extent of gap, and is that gap symmetrical on the right, left, or one side the gap is more, that is the knee on one side is raised a little more as compared to the other side. And if so, which side? And is the gap more on the same side where the calf is heavier and the heel is heavier, or is it the other way around? Repeat for both your thighs. Repeat for both your glutes. Can you sense a sit bone touching the ground? Is one side heavier than the other, or are they symmetrical? Now bring your attention to your lower spine. Can you feel the coccyx or the tailbone touching the ground? And then there is a small gap, which is the lumbar lordosis curve, which is natural. If the curve is very high, then you are diagnosed as having lordosis. Then can you feel the lumbar vertebrae upwards touching the ground, the thoracic vertebrae? They curve towards the floor, and so you should be able to sense more of them touching the ground. Then try to pay attention to your cervical spine where there is a gap again. Then sense how the right side of your back is grazing the ground. And sense the left side and compare them and see whether they are equally resting on the ground, or is one side lying closer as compared to the other. Can you sense your shoulder blades pressing against the ground? Which portion of the said shoulder blade do you feel is touching the ground? Is that point symmetrical on the right, left, or is the shoulder blade pressing at one point on the right and at a different point on the left? Now finally pay attention to how your head is resting on the ground. Is it resting lightly? Is it medium, or is it heavy? June is the month of Sankashtaka Chaturthi. Therefore our prayer is going to be Om Ganeshaya Namaha. So bring your attention to your toes. Now when you're moving the toes in the forward direction, you're flexing your toes. When you're pointing them towards your shin, you're extending the toes. There are two sets of muscles that comes in. Try to pay attention to them. One of them starts just below your knee, comes all the way at the backside of the leg comes out and goes all the way up to the toes. The second series of muscles starts just above your ankle and then comes all the way up to the toes. So when you're pointing the fingers in the forward direction, it is the muscles on the backside of the leg that actually operate, and a similar set of muscles on the front side of the leg needs to extend. So can you feel it? And I want you to focus only on your right leg. Keep the left leg completely in rest. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, move the toes of the right leg pointing forward, chanting Om Ganeshaya Namaha at least 2 times. Hold for 2 chants. And as you release, try to release so slowly that you can chant at least 3 or 4 times. Now repeat second round. Pay full attention to the muscles that you can feel on the backside of the leg and the backside of the foot, to the sole of your foot contracting as you bring the muscles forward, toes forward, and they come back to zero tonus as you release. Third round. Fourth round. Last round. And just rest and see if there is any difference that you can notice between the way your right leg is resting on the ground as compared to the left leg. Just become aware if there is any noticeable change. You may notice, you may not notice. If you don't notice, don't get frustrated. Just if you can notice, just make a note of it. Now shift your attention to the left leg. So as you exhale, flex your toes. Sense the muscles contracting on the back side and the muscles on the front side lengthening to compensate. And then extend your toes. Now the muscles on the top are contracting, the muscles on the back side are lengthening. Second round, flex, extend. Third round, flex, extend. Fourth round, flex, extend. Last round, flex, extend. And relax. And now see if, as compared to the immediate examination that you did, is the left leg changed from what you experienced before you did the practice. And now try to make the toe on the right leg pointing forward, left leg can be resting on the ground, the side of the foot can be resting on the ground. Right leg, try to keep the toes pointing toward the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, try to move your feet forward, dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. As you inhale, very slowly come back. You should take 4 chantings before your toes come to pointing toward the ceiling. As you inhale, move the feet to pointing toward the shin. Hold. As you release, take 4 chantings to come back to the toes pointing toward the ceiling. Second round, start exhaling. Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Hold. Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Release. Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Hold. Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Inhale. Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Hold. Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Release. Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Continue. As you move your feet forward, can you feel the lower leg and the knees coming up a little from the ground, away from the ground? Be aware of that. As you move your feet towards your shin, can you feel that leg going closer to the ground? Third round. Fourth round. When you're moving forward, it is dorsiflexion. Plantar flexion. When you move towards the shin, it is dorsiflexion. In plantar flexion, there is a slight movement of the leg pulling away from the ground. In dorsiflexion, they tend to move closer to the ground. Be aware of this. Last round, as you keep moving the practice, experience the movement rising further, much up beyond your leg, beyond going up in the spine. Can you feel? Just pay attention to that. And after you complete, relax. Now, you will focus on the left leg. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, plantar flex. Hold. Release. Hold. Dorsiflex. Hold. Slowly release. Hold. Plantar flex. Hold. Release. Hold. Dorsiflex. Hold. Release. Hold. Plantar. Hold. Release. Hold. Dorsi. Hold. Plantar. Hold. Release. Hold. Dorsi. Hold. Release. Last round, as you practice, I want you to focus as to whether any other muscle which is not connected with the movement is contracting in the body. If so, become aware of it, try to stop that contraction or relax that part of the body. And then relax. Once again, shift your attention to the right leg. You're going to do rotation. So first, you're going to rotate the leg with the toes coming toward the other leg. Move it forward. And then, so you're going to start moving toward the right foot toward the left, and then move it forward, and then start rotating in the upward direction till the toes comes to pointing toward the ceiling, and then you will continue. You will inhale first, And then as you exhale, you will start slowly rotating from the left side, going downwards. And then you will start inhaling when it is starting to move in the upward direction. You will chant Ganeshaya Namaha at least 4 times for the downward rotation, 4 times for the upward rotation. Start. Third round. Fourth round. And last round. And then wait for a short period, and then opposite anti-clockwise rotation. Pay full attention to it. Very slow with full awareness. Third round. Last round. Now relax your right leg and focus on the left leg. Rotation clockwise, left leg, left foot. Exhale when you are in the downward movement. Inhale when you are in the upward movement. Second round. Last round. Now anti-clockwise. Third round. Fourth round. And last round. Once you've completed, relax. And then observe how your legs are lying against the ground, how your back is lying against the ground. Any changes that you can notice from the time you started. Then get ready for lateral and medial rotation. So with full attention on the muscles which are on the outside of the leg, drop your toes toward the floor on the right side. And as you bring your toes pointing toward the ceiling, relax. Inhale as you do this, exhale when you're taking them down. At least 3 chantings of Ganeshaya Namaha when you're taking it towards the floor, and at least 6 chantings to come back. Slow down, slow down. Continue, third round. Last round. Now medial rotation only of the right leg. Pay attention to the muscles which are on the inside of the edge of the legs, which help you rotate toward the other side. So point the toes toward the other leg and then slowly come back. Exhale while you're taking the toes down. Inhale as you release. Correct. Very slow. 3 chantings to go down, 6 chantings to come up. Second round. Third round. Fourth round. Last round. Now focus on your left leg. Lateral rotation left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, last. Very good. Now medial rotation left leg. 1 toward the other toe. Slow release. 2, 3, 4, last 5. Very good. In case any of you have not completed, I'll give you some time. So take your time to complete. Now abduction, adduction. So focus on the right leg. As you exhale, move the right leg, complete leg, as much away from the body as you can. See the left side buttocks coming up away from the ground. And then as you inhale, bring your leg back. Second round, you can actually externally rotate the leg, dropping the toes toward the floor and then start moving the leg outside. So you're combining lateral rotation with abduction, and then very slowly come back. Again, it is the muscles on the outside area of the leg that have to work to pull the leg away. So sense those muscles contracting and helping you make the movement. Third round, slowly take it away, very slow, come back. So at least 3 chantings for going away from the body, 6 to 7 chantings for coming back. Now, adduction. So you can medially rotate, that is, turn the toes toward the other leg, lift the leg up, take it away across the body on the left side as much as the leg can go comfortably. The moment you feel you have to put in more effort, stop. Don't go beyond that point. Very slowly release. And wait for a minute. Second round, medial rotation and then adduction. Slow release. Third round, and then relax and see how the right side of the body is now lying on the ground as compared to the left side. You may find some differences between the two sides. Be aware of them. Then shift attention to the left leg, abduction. So laterally rotate your left foot and then move the left leg away from the midline as far as you can comfortably go. It's not how far you can take that is important, it is how slowly you return and how much you sense your muscles as you do it. That increases the quality of the movement. Second round, I've been sharing you videos from Feynman, who is a Nobel laureate, a physicist who has given considerable insight into the way the body moves from the laws of physics. There's a video of his on why slow movements make a difference. Slowly release. I don't know whether I've shared that. If not, I'll share it again, even if it is duplication. It's a wonderful video to watch. Why slow movements makes your neurological sensing much better and prevents you in situations where you suddenly trip and you fall, whether you fall and balance yourself or you hurt yourself. The difference is if you have practiced slow movements, you will balance yourself. If you have not, chances are you may hurt yourself. He explained this wonderfully from a very scientific perspective. After 3 rounds, stop the practice, then turn the toes toward the other leg, lift the leg up, move it across the body, across the right leg, as close to the ground as possible. The leg must move as close like this. You turn the toes, take the leg across and try and keep it along the ground if you can. If you cannot, let it come up. But those who can, try to keep the feet on the ground as you take it and release. Second round. Last round. Slowly release. We'll have time for only one more practice, so let us focus on let everybody complete and then I'll tell you. It's a slow release that is important, and that's why it's important to wait for everybody to complete, taking their own time without rushing. Now, the next practice is to work on the psoas muscle, which comes from the L4, L5, goes all the way down, crosses, and then attaches somewhere near the knees. And this is the main muscle that helps you lift your leg up. So you're going to inhale, lift the leg up, and then exhale, put the foot down, slide your leg along the ground. Start. Right leg up, correct? As you exhale, bend your leg, put the foot down on the floor, and very slowly slide. Take time to bring the foot down to touch the ground and then slide. Second round. Last round. Once you have completed, then rest. Again, experience the right side of the body versus the left. And then shift attention to the left leg. Very slow release. Second round. Very slow release, very slow release. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Very slow release. As you practice the third round, I will start blowing the shank. Slowly come to a sitting position. Make your sankalpa. I'm chanting Om, creating protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. Get ready to chant 3 times. Take a deep breath in. Last. Shanti mantras. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma mritam gamaya, sarvesham swastir bhavatu, sarvesham shantir bhavatu, sarvesham purnam bhavatu, sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम्. Rub your hands nicely. When they are really warm, place them on your eyes. Feel the prana shakti flowing from palm to the eyes. Then gently open your eyes. Be observant of colors you see when you open. Slowly release your hands. Hari Om, that's it. Hari Om, that's it. Hari Om, that's it. So have a great weekend. We'll continue with the practices in supine in the next class, and then we'll go on to sitting. Bye.